Hi Libra, hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hello! I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited that I'm here too. I've been a bit under the weather, and this is also the reason why we're not doing a chanting for your reading. It won't be found over on Patreon because there is none. I don't feel up to it right now, but I do feel up to your reading. So, if you're new, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you've been here for a while, do the same. In case YouTube unsubscribed you. Also, if you want to be notified whenever I publish new content, hit the bell button with all. Libra, we're going to get straight into it. What I was getting was rather specific. First time awakening. I don't think it's any of you, although it could be that we have someone that's here right now that's new, that's also new to the tarot and to anything spiritual, really. But don't worry, you're good, okay, is your message, and it will come to pass. Or it could be that you, my dear Libras, are helping someone with their first time spiritual awakening, because you may have been one to have gone through yours by yourself and to, having to figure out certain techniques or what this even is, what this journey entails. You may have gone like a long way with this already, and you're now able to help others with this, and this is what I'm getting here too. It's interesting because this is how Virgo actually finished, with me offering the higher guidance coaching calls, and I'm going to offer them here again. If you're in need on this journey, please reach out. It doesn't have to be me, but if you feel comfortable with me, if you feel drawn to it, if it resonates, there's the higher guidance coaching calls that are one-on-one coaching sessions with, channeled messages for you directly, specifically. And also, because I'm a coach and I'm a trainer as well, I've done training in these two areas, so with questions we can help you uncover certain things, and I've also gone through awakenings myself. So that's that, and you may be doing the same thing. You may also be doing business with this as well, spiritual journeying, spiritual business in this direction, and the combination. And it can sometimes be a tricky thing to kind of price yourself and your services, and you don't want to do it too low is also the message, but you don't want to do it too high either. Talk to Spirit. Spirit has got like the best advice on this, okay? What came out for you, Libra, already was the High Priestess, mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis. Love that card, right? It's intense with this one in the back, and this is what I'm getting also. I'm getting a lot of higher self kind of a theme here. You here on Earth, the High Priestess that is very able to channel, the higher services to be of service, the higher guidance to be of service, right? So it comes through you, which is really beautiful, very helpful to a lot of people. Now this can be something that you're not 100% aware of, like how helpful your service is to this human community. All right, but be assured that it really is. Now this could be in the public eye, but it doesn't have to be. It could also just be by being yourself, by showing up as this gorgeous, empowered, sovereign high priestess being that you are, or high priest being that you are. It's not gender specific, okay? It's just the energies. Yeah, it's gorgeous energies. And then you have positive outcome. I love it. Yes, and we're working very much with the sacral chakra. So there could be something, sexual energy showing up for you. Lee Harris, interestingly enough, just posted like an update on his community post, where he mentioned the sexual energy and how it's so beneficial to our creative process. And I would definitely have to agree with this. And it's moving away from, seeing sex as an act, but really to move into this, seeing this as a sacred interaction. And it's quite beautiful, really quite beautiful. It's also, sacral chakra is also our emotions, being tender, being vulnerable towards yourself, but also towards others. And this is highlighted here in your reading, Libra. So at this moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes, whether through love, fear, or indifference. You are always creating something, so remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, and you will create a positive outcome. I think that's what you're on to. I'm pretty sure you are. Yeah, oh my God, carnelian is very beneficial for the sacral chakra, just so you know. So if you have a piece of carnelian, you can put it on your sacral chakra. Some of you are extremely fertile at this time. I need to mention this here too. So be mindful if that's not what you want, okay? Also fertile in the sense of, this is the other meaning of it, and the meaning that I just mentioned, but extremely fertile in what you're sawing right now. And again, they're being pulling me towards the 8-8 portal, the Lion's Gate portal, how incredibly important this is, okay, for sowing intentions. Something that also came up a little bit in the Virgo reading. All right, let me read that card to you. Mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis. Beloved Isis gazes upon you now, and behind her vast eyes, mysteries are unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. This sounds really exciting. It is an exciting moment in your unfoldment, indeed. Have reverence and an open heart and mind, and wait patiently for the great revelation that is on its way. I'm so freaking excited. I can feel it. Much like in the Virgo reading. I was so excited. I love these energies. Currently, you are being offered assistance in unveiling your divine destiny. You will be shown your purpose in a broader and more meaningful way than ever before, Libra. You can expect to have many aha moments where your life experiences and journeys suddenly make sense from a much bigger picture, helping you understand how everything that you have gone through has brought you to where you are today, which in turn helps you trust even more where you are being led. You are guided to trust in the reveal, whether it seems preposterously magnificent and you have no idea how it could possibly all happen, or whether it seems not nearly grand enough as yet. In time, with your patience and willingness to trust in the unfoldment of your life, you will realize the inherent beauty, perfection, and sublime loveliness in your life unfolding, and that your purpose and destiny are truly exquisite. You will feel even more joy and peace and trust within you, growing into the serenity of the High Priestess who accepts all with the wisdom born of great insight and understanding. Rather than being passive, she's actively surrendered in absolute trust and higher wisdom. And this is so interesting. This doesn't come from, just existing. This comes from Spirit throwing you into the fire. I want to add here, Libra. You must have been thrown into the fire, like into the hottest part of it, and just like, oh my God, you needed to find a way to kind of deal with it, much like the first time awakening I was getting here. Maybe think back at your own awakening. Like, when did you awaken? How did you awaken? How did this make you feel? How have you developed trust in the divine since then? Okay, hang on. How have you developed trust in yourself? Because this is very tied into each other, and it's very root chakra and also very sacral chakra. It's like, how much do you trust yourself in, in your life's unfoldment is exactly how much it translates into how much are you trusting spirit to, how much are you trusting life to bring forth that which you desire, to really guide you through. And you know that nothing shall scathe you, right? Nothing shall harm you. It's like you being carried in a bubble, but only because that bubble was once burst. It's much like, when you're a baby in the womb and all of a sudden you're taken out of that environment, of that, supposedly perfect environment where you're the land of milk and honey, really, right? And with the perfect temperature at all times and everything. And then all of a sudden you're being taken out of that bubble, only to then grow into a different kind of bubble, one where spirit is holding you, where not a human is holding you, but where spirit is holding you. And this is what I'm feeling for you, completely taken care of, and you know this, and you feel it, and you trust that, and you believe that. It's utterly beautiful. It's such feminine energies with this, Libra. And imagine when someone sees you in that state of trust, what that does to them and their journey. It's really like when they see you, Libra, how fully immersed you are in your own trust, trusting yourself, trusting spirit, what that does to them. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but if you ever encounter a person that is running, operating their life and under these conditions and terms, it's magnificent, because that's when miracles really come through. That's when miracles really do unfold for you. And I also want to add, I have an orange candle here too. So definitely sacral chakra is really highlighted for you right now. Okay, let me see if there's anything else that they want for you. There's an incantation and a ritual of the High Priestess that I recommend, or that you can do here if you feel so called. You can say this incantation and excerpt from the ritual at any time you wish to be open to learning more of the mystery unfolding in your life. I won't read it here. I'll post it over on Patreon if you're interested. All the links to Patreon down below, and all the other links, okay? So you can do it if you want to. Also the connection. Okay, Libra. Let's hop in it, shall we? Not that we're not already fully immersed in your reading. This is putting me in such a good mood too, and in such good spirits, because I can see that you've made like immense progress on your journey, and that you're now moving into easier times. There's a lot of understanding from your side, like I said, and it's a way different experience. If one thing doesn't work out, it's like to you clear that this is Spirit's protection. Yeah, we have more orange. The Queen of Wands. It's clear to you, you know, God's rejection is God's protection, and that's what that is. When one thing doesn't work out, you not even are going to go into that state of, oh my God, why didn't this work? Because it's a waste of energy entirely. It's really like you're more in that state, like way more in that state of acceptance and, you know, surrendering to the process. Even if it's 5 minutes before 12 and you're just like, it should be coming in now, you may still get a little nervous, but you know Spirit has got you, and wherever they take you is the perfect path for you. Oh my God, my heart. This is so beautiful, that surrendered kind of a state, that trusting kind of a state. Oh my God, it goes directly to you. It's like one line, one gorgeous line of orange. Some of you may even have like I hope it's not offensive, like ginger hair is what they're giving me, ginger hair. You may even say it like that. I personally would rather say red hair, but ginger hair is what this just came through. Anyways, the Queen of Rods is my hippie queen. She's like wild and free, very loyal, also very at peace with her own fire is what I'm getting here. So you may have a little bit of fire yourself, or may have the occasional fire sign in your chart somewhere, although you are a Libra. Yeah, so some things that may be popping up may have worried you as you were younger, and you may still feel this in your body a little bit. But just know that this is like a recognition. Oh, this is, I would have reacted differently like 5 or 10 years ago to the situation. This is the remnants. This is a release that's happening to that. But it's all good, and you know this. But it's it'll come to pass a little bit faster when you go into these energies, when you are like fully aware, when you take that time to tap into your sacral chakra, and when you actually hold it and really just sit there. What do you want to tell me? What colors do you see in your body? Where do you see them? Like, what does it look like? Is it transforming when you go there? It's like, it's beautiful. I'm getting like self-therapy, so some of you may have done like rituals or healing, or somewhere along those lines where you started to heal yourself. Some of you may have taken psilocybin or ayahuasca or something like that. All just, oh, I feel so good to have my hand. It's like warm and awesome. Yeah, like you're mothering yourself. That is for sure. That is for sure. If your mother wasn't that mothering or that nurturing, just know that you can do this yourself. Especially, it's switching back and forth between the one that already knows, like the older version of yourself, and then the younger version of yourself. Interesting. So it doesn't necessarily exclusively have to be a person from the external, but it could be you as a younger version of yourself, and you now as the older, more mature version, just guiding the way, paving the way. And this applies also to when you're having children, or if you're having children, to how you can nurture them now, and how you should be really proud of your accomplishments here, because you haven't passed it on. You have not passed it on. You need to know this, and that which you did pass on was meant for them to have, so they can work through certain things themselves. They chose you. You need to know this, okay? They chose you. You need to know this. Yeah, interesting. These fell out. And this is like almost like the counter side of it. We had like the Queen of Rods, and now she, because she has given out all this awesome energy, is why these two cards, why the King of Cups are now coming out, and the Ace of Cups. So you will be surrounded by love here, Libra, like immensely, immense. Either by someone else that's coming in, or by your children. Maybe you have adult children already, and now they're coming in to pay it forward to their children, or pay it forward to you. Even is what I'm seeing here. Could also be a partner that's coming in really lovingly. Oh my God, and this is spirit from that side. It's like you deserve this so much, Libra. I love it. Oh, because you worked so hard, and please give yourself credit for this. Like, this is amazing. Like, I can see your path. I can see what you've been through here, and this is incredible. Please give yourself credit. Whatever's coming in now in terms of blessings, in terms of all the love that's all of a sudden surrounding you. It feels like all of a sudden, but it's because you've given this to yourself, and then it's like, woo, woo. It's like a magnet that's pulling all of this in, but in the most gorgeous way, not in a way like you need that now, so you're trying to, you're not operating from a sense of lack anymore. It's just like you're open, you're so receptive and so feminine and gorgeous. And I do feel that sexuality coming up, but in the most healed sense possible. It's just like explore yourself in this way also. Explore what you like, what you don't like, and also like in terms of energy work, when you do have sex, this is like important, and you can also like use those energies to manifest. And it's really beautiful when two people understand that and then come together. Some of you are experiencing this for the very first time very soon. So this is very exciting, because it's so healing. It is so healing when a divine masculine and divine feminine, and this is not gender specific, it could also be a female, male, whatever, right, come together and they're healed. They're both having their parts healed, and they come together and they're creating beautifully. Again, be mindful, because you are extremely fertile, and especially when we have like soul connections that are coming in like this, there's a high likelihood of offspring coming from this, just so you know, okay? Okay, Libra, we're taking this over to the extended with those gorgeous love vibes that I'm feeling and seeing here for you. I'm so excited to read more for you over on Patreon. If you want to, you can follow us. It's $11.11 a month for every extended that is created, not just for this one, with a bunch of healing additions, healing chantings, you know, everything that you could possibly need from this channel is, you can find it over on Patreon. And also, of course, you're supporting this community, you're supporting these readings, and myself and my son, and I greatly appreciate it. So, that being said, I hope it was helpful and or insightful. Sending you lots of love, light and shadow, and I'll see you next time or over on Patreon. Bye!